Live from Las Vegas at the GCA show. After 2 years of hiatus, we're back in Vegas. World's largest cardboard trade show booth. Live here in Martinsville, Indiana. Live from Norwood Royal Cigars.
When you guys said, you know, we want you to come on the show once a month, I was like, dude, this is it.
Happy afternoon here from cloudy Florida.
Happy afternoon.
Happy afternoon.
Presented by Kristoff Cigars, along with Hiram Solomon Cigars, and coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios. Live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Well, we're actually in Corona.
So we're actually live from Jeff's Florida, and we're getting ready for a nice experiment, a very nice time. It's
I would imagine that can't produce a great stick. I don't know what that is.
exactly that's the big hitters. And so we're 5 and under slowly. 28 to farm, but it is actually the 25th anniversary issue, which is made exclusively for this club. So it's Torpedo. Again, we both smoke. Illy coffee. Like Illy, this is great cappuccino. So if you're having a cappuccino, pick yourself up. They pair well. Perfect. I know that Jeff. I'll probably have that on my phone.
We came on a little bit earlier.
Well, we came on early. So give us you worry about your problems there. and we'll worry about ours.
Well, that's what you do.
No, it's got nothing to do, but hang out folks, if you have any questions, please feel free to go on the comment section. One of us will either go. We've got nice flags. There's some down there too.
Well, Jonathan Drew usually does that.
When it comes to swag, let's face it.
Real estate is.
Now, this was from Kristoff. So it looks like just a spring. Interesting. So it's from Kristoff plastic. Beautifully designed. Really cool. It's a lighter.
Pretty cool.
That's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you
That would be a problem. Or if you have small children in the house, they might think it's just great for you to practice with graffiti with it.
And again, burn down the house.
Burn it down.
There's Big Joe Bellino's. We can only hear the background.
Really?
Wow. I don't understand. There's a lot of background.
There's a lot of different.
Let's see
Or it's going to get worse because this place is going to fucking talk loud. Oh, I'm talking pretty loud right now.
Sorry about that, Joe. I'll review it.
I barely talk. I do it one line. Take my wife, please.
And she's here, so if you want, come on by. You can
Whoa, wait a minute now. Really?
Thank you, guys. I think that should be better. How's that?
Can you hear us now?
Is that better? That should be a lot better. You know, this is sneaky because I don't understand why it changed to. Thanks, Joe. They didn't believe me. Well, yeah, we rarely believe Ron. There you go. Thank you, Joe. But you know what's interesting? It changed. The damn StreamYard changed it.
Change its setting.
It changed its setting, so I had to go back and check. So that's bad on me. So I'll take the hit for it. Everybody drink.
Well, it's a StreamYard. You know,
It's StreamYard. It could be anything.
Are we okay though? Can you hear us over the excessive noise?
So we
that's
have
here,
to now. We have to start over. Okay, Bob, ready? The opening starts. And we're here.
and we're here.
Fucking chooches. Yeah. Joe, it's hard to take the chooch out.
We have a happy. We're here.
You know, when you leave the house, you think you leave the chooch there. No, instead it gets a little bit more annoying when you take it out of the barn.
It does. It starts kicking up a fuss. It starts
kicking up a storm. So that's, ultimately that's what we were faced with. But anyway, okay, so what are Bob and I smoking, and what event are we doing? Because nobody could hear the beginning of it. So we are smoking.
Once
again, we are smoking the 20-acre farm 25th anniversary, which is an exclusive made for Corona Cigar Company and available through Corona Cigar Company by Drew Estate. And it is a fantastic cigar.
Smoke.
Super good. Pairs wonderfully with a cup of coffee, cappuccino, whatever else you want. I mean,
later it'll be a bourbon.
But beautiful construction. That ash is perfect, burning nice.
With a beautiful, beautiful draw.
Beautiful.
I mean, look at it. It comes out on its own, man. You don't even have to puff on it. It's just amazing. Not an overly smoky cigar.
No, it doesn't billow in smoke. But it does have a lot of flavor.
A lot of flavor, but very, very
creamy.
Yeah, easy on the palate.
Creamy. Creamy is the word for this cigar.
I think so.
If you're looking for something that is not too intense, I would call this between a mild to medium-bodied overall cigar. Right dead center. Really? Yeah. It would be a dead center cigar, but flavorful. We're not talking about a stick that
you're not sucking air.
Yeah, no.
This has got flavor.
Yeah,
very good flavor, actually.
Exactly.
This could easily be a cigar like first cigar of the day.
In the morning, absolutely, without a doubt.
Because it pairs wonderful with the coffee.
Exactly.
Really
does. Exactly.
I mean,
but we'll show you the spray can again because earlier nobody could hear us; they could see what we did. But this is part of Drew Estate doing some really cool stuff for the Great Smoke, and it's you hear that? That's a ball bearing inside a spray can that you think, oh, well, this is good. We could spray paint our houses, or as Bob would spray paint a diorama. Nope. Check this out, guys. Look at the flame on that. Perfect.
Beautiful. Pinpoint.
Yeah. That's when you want to look at that. I mean, that's really nice. I don't know how much fluid. The scary thing about this is that you don't know how much lighter fluid you're putting in. It doesn't have like an indicator like, okay, you're full.
Yeah. Well, I guess
obviously you're not going to fill
it. It's going to just freeze up your hand,
No, it doesn't get it. There's an inner chamber.
Yes, but I'm saying, when it starts spewing back out, it's full,
it'll start to
your hand will start to feel it.
It'll start to back up, and
I wouldn't worry about overfill.
No, I'm not worried about overfill. But hey, we've got cool swag. You can see our hats right there. Excellent. And it's starting to. There's a bunch of folks outside, and I know Jeff.
It's beautiful outside. It's
82 degree, 82 or
82,
something like that.
I can't tell you than that. But anyway, it's in the 80s, no humidity, absolutely spectacular day here. I feel bad for the people in the northern zones.
Yeah, well, that's not our problem.
Not anymore for me.
No. Retired Bob.
I left that behind.
He left his
cold
his boots. He left his boots in Chicago. He's going to write a song just like Tony left his heart.
There you go.
In San Francisco.
I left my boots in Fox Lake.
Good thing Bob doesn't keep his day job, which is retirement.
Yes.
Where we know that. I hope everybody liked that really kind of cool caricature that we got done. And we have to thank Drew Estate for that.
Yes, we do.
Again, it's always Drew Estate that comes to the table with doing things for their consumer, unlike many, many manufacturers out there. I think that they really have a pulse of what's happening with their consumers.
Oh, there's no question about that. they listen. They listen.
They listen. No, they listen. Hey,
I mean, that
listen.
was a fabulous thing, having 4 or 5 artists who did caricatures all day long.
Yep.
And the amazing part, it was
Free of charge.
It was free.
I mean, you could tip them, but, it was great.
People just sat in the chair
there
and they
he is.
did it.
And our
Who's
man,
here?
Bruce Stark, of course, out walking
Bruce.
today. Oh, good, Bruce. I'm glad.
What are you out
Is
down
it
here
cold
in Florida?
Detroit? I mean, I hope you got your long johns on, because I don't know. It's hard. I don't like walking in the cold.
No.
I don't
I
like
don't like
the
doing
heavy
anything in the cold.
Yeah, Bob doesn't like anything in the cold that
No.
has to do with the cold. So, but Bruce,
more.
thank you for joining us
Bruce.
on your walk. Taking us everywhere. It is chilly. Yeah, exactly. Well, you're in Michigan, but Bruce, is there any possibility that you could get out of the frozen tundra of Michigan and head south? We would welcome you here with open arms.
Absolutely.
We're a very welcoming state. We allowed Bob in. So if
And
we
they
did
allowed you in. So
if we did that, we're making waves, literally.
yes, come on down, Bruce. You
Bruce,
can hang out with us all the time.
This is a great cigar, 20 Acre Farm. This is the 25th anniversary.
Now,
and
can
it's
this be
debuted
gotten
today.
online?
Yeah, you could buy it online
get
at
it online.
coronacigar.com.
Okay.
Yep. You go to coronacigarcompany.com.
Nice smoke. Yeah.
It's a great cigar. Make sure you pick one up. I'll see you in Indiana.
Who's that?
Bruce.
Oh.
Yes, you're going to be there. Excellent, Bruce. Oh, you're going to be a guest. I'm sure Ronnie will throw you right up into the wolf den. We'll throw you to the wolves. He's used to that. I mean, hey, you got to wear your chute shirt, a hat, put the sticker on your forehead. And you'll be like a walking
Billboard.
Great Lakes show billboard. He loves wolves, see? So that's good. And I'm sure you'll be able to handle yourself on camera, Bruce. I have no question about that. You're definitely not shy. So
No, he's not.
no. But I'm gonna stand up and see what's happening up over here. Oh yeah.
It's filling up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking outside. Yep.
And there's a lot of tables outside.
There's a lot of tables going on outside, and like I said, soon enough, the event will be going live. The virtual event from Drew Estate and Jeff will be going live at 7:00 p.m. Eastern. So in another 45 minutes, you will hear from the two
You want another one?
industry greats. No, I'm good.
No.
You will hear from the two industry greats, and they'll be giving out all kinds of cool swag. Kevin. Hey, how are you, Kevin? How is life out in you're in Minnesota? You're in Minnesota, right? I know you're the postman. You always deliver. Arkansas, right? Arkansas. That's it. I was close. My map, my
Indiana,
geographer.
Arkansas.
I didn't say Indiana. I said Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I was a little off, but that's okay. I knew you were the postman that always delivered. So, and you always deliver for us, Kevin. Thank you very much for joining us. This is a great stick, Kevin. You're going to enjoy it. Make sure you pick one up.
Yeah.
It's the 20 Acre Farm 25th anniversary. It's being debuted today. Here.
And well worth it.
Oh, very well worth it. Very well worth it.
Good smoke, man.
Good smoke. Delivers great flavor. I'll call it dead smack medium bodied. A great morning cigar, actually,
And
with the coffee.
And that's what we're having right now. We're having coffee with it.
Mhm.
And great pairing. Like I said, we're going to try with a bourbon. I'm sure
yeah.
it's going to work
We're
very
gonna-
well with a bourbon.
Well, we're going to grab a bourbon. Will be the next drink.
Yeah.
Well, we have to graduate from coffee because that's what we do. And usually, if you guys saw the show Tuesday, I was a little off my game. And I'm sorry. I want to apologize for that.
That's
And
what
it
you
might
call too much bourbon.
It might have leaked into this early part of this podcast because I didn't check the sound settings. And I was getting the mic from the from the little surface. So that's not good. Frank fucking up again.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh,
I did. Bruce, you don't even have to call me out. I call myself out. I do. I hope everyone again picks up the cigar. 20 Acre Farms by Drew Estate. It's a collaboration with FSG, and that's Jeff's Florida Sungrown. And that's why the name 20 Acre Farm. It's a 20 acre farm that Jeff
and Jeff is really producing a wonderful leaf.
Oh my God.
I mean, he has really brought it back to the state of Florida.
He has. And think about it. He's really the only one producing tobacco in the state of Florida.
Yep.
So, I mean,
well, he brought it back and big time. I mean, this is wonderful tobacco.
And when you think about it, there's a lot that goes into farming, and he's never done anything like this in his entire life. So, here he is. He has a very successful cigar business, and he goes out on a limb because, let's face it, that's a risk.
Oh, it's a big risk.
But
big risk.
What he was doing was really smart because he also has cattle and some wonderful beef. And it's Florida sun-grown beef, and it is grass-fed cattle.
Grass-fed.
He does events here at all of his different lounges, and he'll cook burgers and steaks.
Can you order his
I
meat
think you
online?
can. I think you can.
If you can. I'm not sure if you can or not. I never looked for that.
But, I don't think you can order. I think you have to be more local because I think the smallest order is like a quarter of
a cow.
A quarter of a cow.
I don't know. But
so that shipping might be a little costly to get a quarter of a cow out to you, Bruce.
But the meat is just phenomenal. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fantastic.
Incredible.
Fantastic. And I think that's the great thing about somebody like Jeff is that he's not afraid to take risks and gamble.
No, and there are a handful of people in the cigar world that have that
vision.
That vision. That's a good word to use. We know of a couple that are not afraid to take a risk. They will go right out there, do it. If it's a failure, it's a failure. They'll just show up.
Move on.
Yeah, but none of these people have had failures. It's pretty remarkable. I mean, whatever they produced flew off the shelves.
Kevin's funny. Kevin's like, I got to put this one up. Do not make me deliver a quarter beef to anyone, please.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think he sells it by the patty.
No.
Well,
I don't know. You could request it. Say, can I have 400 patties to go, please?
400 patties. That he might work out. You might work out a deal on the 400 patties. And that's not even enough to get. Ronnie, if he makes an order, he needs the entire cattle. He needs the whole cow. Ronnie, sorry, I had to throw that one in.
Not just the hoof.
No, the whole cow, tongue and all. They call that the lingua, and that's Ronnie. He's the lingua.
Quattro
lingue.
I'll tell you, if I had an extra freezer in the garage or something,
I would pick up that quarter cattle.
I would definitely
in a heartbeat. No, I know. I don't have enough freezer space. No. I can barely put, leftovers.
Got just enough freezer. For the beer, some food.
Well, Bob puts beer in his freezer.
I don't put it in the freezer.
Well, you just said it.
No, well, I mean, the refrigerator is full.
Well, that's different. It's not the freezer.
No, the freezer, no.
I've already done that.
Keep the bourbon in there and the vodka.
Bourbon, all of the good things go in the freezer.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And some steaks. Gotta have steaks.
Mm. Oh, yeah. And I'm looking right here. I see a bunch of 25th anniversary cigars back here. I see the 25th.
Oh, look at them all lined up.
I got
boxes.
Those are his Corona Cigar Company 25th anniversaries. So, and he's got them all lined up. He's got them with the 20 Acre Farm down on that side. So it's great. Listen, if you haven't been to Corona Cigar, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip this camera around real quick. Just do a little something.
You haven't been here.
If you haven't been here, I'm going to bring
You're really
you.
missing the boat.
I'm going to bring you over to the lounge right now. There are folks outside. Whoa! But over here's the lounge, bar, of course. Everybody at the bar enjoying themselves. Folks still haven't really arrived. There's our light, and there's the Drew Estate Tower, which is pretty cool. And let's do this. Let's bring this down.
Whoop, what happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't mind me. All right.
We'll show people again later when the place is really packed.
Right, exactly.
Because
exactly.
it gets to the point here where it's almost shoulder to shoulder. I mean,
it usually is.
None of these tables will be empty. People will be sitting in any place they can, really.
Exactly.
And that whole area will be stand-up room only.
Absolutely.
That's why we came very early, to secure a spot. You know, that was the main thing.
The N2 bar line. Ooh, yeah. I agree, Kevin. I agree. I think the nice thing about Corona's line, just even on their own production, again, Jeff collaborates with industry giants.
Of course.
He does. His collaboration with Aganorsa, his collaboration with J.C. Newman, his collaboration with Drew Estate, and I'm looking forward to, and I spoke to Steve Saka over at the Great Smoke about this, his collaboration with Steve Saka coming soon. He's thinking maybe September. He wasn't sure. But, you know, what I love about Steve Saka is he goes, I hate Florida sun-grown tobacco. I love it. This is what he tells me. He goes, no, I really hate it. I go, you hate it? He goes, yeah. He goes, but I'm going to do something with it to make it good. I mean, so that's
and whatever
Steve
touches.
Oh yeah,
top
exactly.
shelf.
And that's why I
shelf.
love Steve Saka. He's so fucking honest.
Yes.
He gives you what he believes for his own palate, right? That's his palate. He's like, I really don't like Florida sun-grown tobacco or the vitolas that have been created with it. So he immediately must be thinking, what can I do with it to bring it up another level from my own standard? And Steve has a high standard for whatever he puts up.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So, there's Billy. Billy from New York. Hey, Billy, how are you? How is it? Is it a little cool in New York? I heard it was a little chilly. And thank you for sharing, Billy.
Long Island. Hey.
The Long Island Billy. We met Billy at the Blanco event in Tampa, and he's been a great fan of the show, sharing it with his clubs. And it's great to have you here, Bill. 36 degrees. Yeah, Bill.
36.
It's 80. It was 88 today. I'm sad to tell you that. But
no, we're happy to tell you.
We're happy. Sad
for you.
Sad for you. But I think that you're going to make the move. If I was a gambling man, you're going to make that move to Florida when it's time. I'm just.
But time is running out.
Why?
Time is running out.
Time is running out.
Because you can't buy a house here anymore.
Well, yeah, it's hard to get a house here.
I'm telling you, you find a house, you got to say yes on the spot,
Billy,
because it's impossible to nail one down here.
Billy, for sure. We're going to break bread with you, have some cigars, and we're going to definitely. Oh, Bruce Stark beat you 28 there. So Bruce Stark is freezing, but yet he's walking.
He's walking, though.
He's walking. And
that's a way to keep
his
warm.
regiment. No, but Bruce has been very regimented. Bruce, I give you a lot of credit because I wouldn't walk in 28-degree weather.
I've done it many times, but no more.
No. We can't do that. When you live in Florida for a few years, like I have, and before that I was in Texas. Before that I was in North Carolina. I actually have developed what's called the anti-cold serum, which for me is I don't go into cold climates because otherwise my extremities start to freeze, and I don't want to get, I don't want to have, I'm not going to say what I was thinking. I am shrinkage, definitely shrinkage.
I've been in cold all my life.
Oh, where are the rest of the chooches and the choochettes?
In the barn.
They're in the barn. We left them in the barn. You know why? We're like, let's just handle this on our own. Although Ron is supervising, he has his supervisory role.
Right.
Checking in on us, checking up on us, making sure that we tread water so that we don't drown.
Oh, absolutely.
So he's there to send us, and he did. I have to give him credit. He sent us what's those called? Those life preservers, the little round things on a boat that you throw out to the guy.
The life preserver.
The life preserver.
Yeah.
He sent us one because our audio earlier on the show, he did say, all I hear is background sound. But I didn't believe him, really. I thought he was just hearing things. But my friend,
but he doesn't hear.
See, Joe Galino, I believe and I trust. And Joe said, "Listen, it sounds like shit." So, I believed him. I went, looked at my settings, and of course, I screwed up. But I own it. I'm a big boy now. I put my big boy underwear on every day. No more long underwear.
No more long johns.
No more long johns for me. Exactly. Oh, a life ring. Billy, thank you. It's a life ring. Life preserver is more of like those floaty things. It's it's over your shoulder. That's a life ring. See, that's right. He's a fireman. He knows everything that you need to save people.
All right.
Snuggies. Oh, Ronnie thanked us for the plug. Well, I had to give you a little bit of kudos.
Even though it's all lies.
I can't just nonstop rank on you the whole time.
No, you have to.
I have to throw him a bone here and
you
there.
got to keep ranking on him.
No, but I got to throw him a bone when a bone is needed. Oh, and there's Ken Cook checking in.
Oh,
take the hats off, Bob. Don't look right in the hat.
not this style, but I usually have a fedora.
I got to put this hat down low like this. I got to do it like that, like a gangster. I'm a gangster. See what I'm saying? Gotta go gangster on your ass. That's the way it works. So, Ken, this is a great cigar. You would love this.
My head is getting warm.
My head is all right. So we're gonna take off the. Hold on. Woo. There we go.
All right, much better.
Much better.
Wow. Because it is getting warm in here. There we go.
All right. That's better. Now people can see our bald heads for what they are. Much better, much better. So, remember, guys, any questions, throw our way. We'll be sure to answer them. And if we can't answer them, we'll go to the source. We'll put Mary on, and maybe she can answer it. Bob's wife, for everybody who don't know who Mary is. But she was actually smoking tonight, Ron. She's smoking a Java Mint, and she really likes it. So, Ken, Anne-Marie might have a smoking buddy now with Mary. Mary might start to smoke. She might pull a Teresa and smoke more cigars than Bob. It's possible. But I don't know if that's really feasible. Because Teresa smokes more than Ronnie, than me, and Bob put together. She loves her cigars, and I give her a lot of credit. I don't think I could smoke that many cigars. I mean, I try, but that's tough to keep up with. It's tough. I know, Ronnie, right? Holy cow, Mary's smoking. I know. Well, you know what? When you're around smokers like us.
I got to keep from my humidors, though.
Oh, Ken, by the way, look at this. This is spray can, Drew Estate. We picked this up from the Great Smoke right here, the last luau over the weekend. Check this out. Look at the flame on that.
Oh,
be
careful.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool. Oh, Ken, you want that Nutella Amendola? Go over to, I think, if you go over to the Illusione website, I think they've got it, right? Illusion.
Yeah.
Illusion. You'll be able to find it. Jeff Amendola, who was on with us last Friday, I can't have that cigar because it's got Nutella in it, which is basically poison for me.
Well, for you.
For me, yeah. I'm allergic to nuts, and that's why I have to sit this far away from Bob because, anything can happen if I get a little too close. And Ronnie, you can see I always give myself distance. No, it's only tree nuts, folks. It's not actual nuts. And it's not a nut sack, or it's not sweaty balls, or any of these misnomers. I'm just allergic to tree nuts. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think the cigar will do anything.
I don't know. Maybe I'll taste it when Kenny gets his. I'll take a couple of puffs. How's that, Ken? Am I allowed? I don't have any.
We'll have some Benadryl on hand.
All right, Benadryl is on hand. This is a delicious.
This is
smoke.
very good.
Oh my God, so good, so good. Bob is smoking a lot faster than I am because I'm talking a lot more than Bob.
Yeah.
So I need to stop talking and let Bob talk more so I can catch up.
I'm enjoying this. You keep talking, man.
Ken, I don't know. Even in the cigar, how do I know?
What's that?
I'm afraid. Who is on? Now we've got John Avery Wall. D's. D's. What does D's mean, John? You got to tell me. D's? Is that like the bee's knees? D's?
It's like these guys.
These guys. These fellas. John, you have to explain D's because I don't know. These nuts. Oh, these nuts. Joe, thank you for clearing that up. These nuts. I've never heard that. I'm sorry. Deer nuts. Yes, that's. There's actually another term for that. Because it is a delicacy in some countries. Just like. Boy, have we strayed. We have strayed off the subject of cigars.
How about whiskeys? Let's talk about whiskeys.
Barry Bones Argento is chiming in. Bones, how are you, pal?
And Barry, I didn't like that comment you made, by the way. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know which comment he's talking about.
He made a comment the other day about me.
He made a comment about Bob. Good. I like when I have comments about Bob. It's better than having comments about me. I'll look up these nuts on YouTube, John. Don't worry, I will. I promise you. I'll get back to you on that. I'll post about it. Oh, and Amory's. She's checking in on Kenny.
She's probably wanting to see if he ordered cigars.
Oh, Bruce always knows the answer. These deer nuts are cheap. They're under $1. Oh,
you shouldn't be talking about us like that.
Deer nuts are cheap. They're under $1. Wow, that is very ingenious there, Bruce. You're quick-witted. You're almost as quick as Bob, maybe even a little quicker. And there's Amory saying, "Hello, boys," and she's looking smaller these days. She's looking like a child, like an infant. I wonder why she puts a little infant. I'm not going to give up that information because
is that her out in the snow?
That's her out in the snow.
Wow, what a perspective shot! It's a lot of snow out there. It's pretty high, huh?
Yeah, Kenny's up Schitt's Creek now. Exactly. See, I have to relight because I haven't been smoking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my very trusty.
Yeah, let people see you light up with the spray can.
Yeah. Amory, here's something for you to watch. Let me shake up the spray can, and I'm not spraying paint. I am hitting that with a beautiful. Look at that, huh? Nice. I love this can.
It's really cool.
Another Drew Estate swag.
What a great idea.
Great idea.
Really is.
But hey, listen, Jonathan Drew did not become an industry giant not coming up with great ideas. Same thing with Jeff. So this combination of Jonathan Drew and Jeff, as Ronnie would say, he doesn't know his last name, Borshowitz. Jeff Borshowitz of Corona Cigar Company. That combination right there is it's like Babe Ruth and DiMaggio. It's like getting the
whole
Giants.
Yankee team.
It's a whole
whole Yankee team, man.
It's winning the World Series every time they put out a cigar. It's a championship cigar. That's the truth. I know. Barry, absolutely, you're right. They know how to do it. It's just too damn cool, and they know what they're doing. Oh, Kenny said he found a good cigar place in Daytona. It's on Low Tide Lane. Hey, Ken, we can't give out that information yet. That's secret. That's going to be a whole show dedicated to to that. I'll just put it out there.
You said enough.
I said enough. See? You got to keep everything under wraps here because there's a lot of people that don't.
A lot of espionage going on
There's
here.
a lot of espionage. God, this is a good cigar. All right, folks, listen. Go online at 7 o'clock. You got to order. Go online 7 o'clock. You're going to be able to go online. Go to Drew Estate's Facebook Live page or Corona. They're doing a joint event, virtual event. So Jeff and Jonathan Drew will be on doing a virtual event. They're going to have all kinds of swag, giveaway things. Order your boxes of cigars and tell them that the guys over at the Great Lakes Smoke Show sent you. Tell them they're over at the Heathrow Lounge right now, and they're there working hard. We are. I mean, we're sweating here. We're sweating. We're working. You know, we're working the room. We're working the mics. We're getting it right. You know, once in a while.
Working these cigars.
You know, when we get a compliment, I got to put it up. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work from South Georgia.
Thank you.
John, thank you very, very much. We try our best. Sometimes it's not so good, but, bourbon is usually involved when it's not so good.
Well, no, actually, it gets better.
It does. I mean,
think
the
whiskey
one thing
plays
about
a big part in this show.
the one thing about our podcast and our show is you never really know what's going to happen because it is a live event every Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern. So when you join us, you know that we're going to interact with you. It's going to be fun, and we're going to give you some good information. We're going to get great interviews with industry leaders and industry newbies too, which is really great. I mean, that's the nice thing about our show is that we bring you everyone from the smallest manufacturer to the
might
biggest.
be small and new now, but
hey,
wait a
in
few
a year
years,
or two,
you'll see them
you
grow.
know, one of our friends, he's become a very good friend and close friend, is Howie, as we like to call, as he's now known, of Howard G Cigars. Again, Howard was actually.
I'm sure he's at the other store right now.
He's at Sands Lake without a doubt.
He's there.
Howie's
right
there. The great thing about Howie and his story is that Jeff's wife actually introduced Howie's cigar to Jeff. Now, it's very hard to get a cigar so that it's on the shelf. Here we go. Oh, I knew we would have somebody coming on. Here she is. Are you working tonight?
No, I'm off.
You're off. Oh, well, you'll be on with us. You're going to get a seat for you. I'm going to get headsets, and you're going to come on with us because we need you here as support.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Did you remember?
I didn't bring. I'll bring it. Oh, don't worry.
By the way, that cigar you gave us was
Oh
excellent.
my God.
It was very good.
Mhm.
You heard us. We've talked about it on the show.
You gave us a number 2, I
I
believe.
remember what.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was. She introduced us to a
Yulon?
cigar called. Yeah, that's Yolanda. Yolanda works here over at Corona Cigar Company, and she gave us a cigar by a manufacturer which we never knew.
Local guy
Kafie.
right here in Orlando.
Yeah, he's local, and he produced this beautiful cigar line called the Jefe. And Jefe in Espanol is boss. So, hey, it's a boss cigar. So if you're out there looking for something new to try Jefe.
Yeah.
It's a really nice cigar.
It
was
was
like
good.
that. I'm gonna actually cut real quick, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna cut to commercials. This way, I can get my other headsets up and running and get Yolanda back on, and she can join us and give us a little insight of what it's like to work here at Corona. I'm gonna get a little scoop. I want to get a little scoop about Jeff, working with Jeff. I mean, even though Jeff really doesn't run the lounges and the stores anymore, Jeff is kind of the farm guy.
Yeah, he's
farm
turned
guy.
into the real farmer now.
He's the farmer.
Green Acres,
Yeah, he's the Green Acres guy. So I'm going to go real quick. Yolanda's going to be on, and it's going to be outstanding. So we'll be right back. We'll take a word from our sponsors.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet no, I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions. And
you see,
I went back. Wow.
Anytime Frank screws up, everybody drinks. All right, I'll be back. We're taking
we
a
don't
word
have
from our
anything to
sponsor.
drink.
We'll be right back.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet no, I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in one. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP Cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Boveda 2-way humidification.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes. We grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Norwood Royal Cigars, folks, and that's our buddy Vic Shaw, and Vic produces a great cigar of his own.
He certainly does.
It's called the Don V. It's actually manufactured by Oscar, and everybody knows Oscar, who Oscar is. Oscar makes the Leaf and other fantastic cigar lines, and he started, it was interesting meeting him at the PCA.
It was a lot of fun.
It was really great. I mean, he has a great story. He actually started working with Rocky Patel in the Dominican, and he was actually driving the bus. Seriously, he was driving the tour bus, and from there, he started smoking cigars, and he started learning from Rocky.
Yeah.
And then he started blending on his own, and then he actually created his own line. So I give Oscar a lot of credit because that takes courage and guts. The old Don V, right? Joe's right on it, the Don V. We love the Don V. I bought a box. and I'm getting down low on the Don V.
Yeah, we've
Down low.
been
We're
smoking quite a bit of them.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
But the problem is we smoke a lot.
Oh yeah, I like Billy. He also makes the Big Woody. Yes, 22-inch cigar. That's not for everyone.
I ain't gonna touch that one.
Great name. Of course, it's got some innuendo behind it, but we'll grab Yolanda. She's somewhere. I think she went to go grab our cigars.
I don't know.
But yeah,
she's
we're
not
back.
working, so she's
not working.
floating
So
around here somewhere.
She's floating. We're floating. She's floating. Everybody's floating, and we're getting ready to. Let's see. Bruce Stark. Oh, you made it home.
Bruce, okay.
Wait a minute. You walked 7.11 miles.
Are you kidding me?
2 hours and 16 minutes. All right, Bruce.
In that cold.
In the cold, 28 degrees.
Wow.
2 hours, 11 minutes for 7.1 miles. I hope you stayed close to the house and just did a lot of turns around the block.
Walked around the same block. Yeah.
Or because
I'm sure he's going to jump and into the shower, take a nice hot shower now.
Yeah, I would
It'll
hope
be
so.
frozen.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But we'll have to get Yolanda White back here somewhere. I hope they didn't kind of grab her and put her to work.
Put her to work? Uh-oh.
You know, that's the other thing. You never know. Jeff might be, saying, hey, if Yolanda's there, put her to work.
Well, it's not that busy yet, and there's quite a large staff here working already. So
there is, but as we know, the lounge gets busier as it gets deeper into the evening.
It's like 10 to 7 now. Give it another half hour, and people start. After dinner, they start to trickle in.
Yep, they do.
And then before you know it, it's packed.
But like I said, make sure that you guys go on to the Drew Estate Facebook page or the Corona Cigar Facebook page. They'll be doing a live event, virtual event. It'll be Jeff Borshwitz from Corona Cigar, and it'll be, of course, none other than Jonathan Drew. So, and they're going to be launching the debut of the 25th. Right here you go, 25th. The 25th, that way, this way, anniversary of issue for the 20-acre farm, and it's an exclusive made for Corona Cigar Company, so you can only get it through Corona Cigars. So you have to either go online or you have to be at one of Jeff's shops.
Come right into the store and get it.
The store and come and grab one. But go to coronacigar.com.
And what's cool, they're right by the door here. As soon as you walk in,
they're right in front of you. You can't miss them. No. And there's some cool swag. So if you missed us earlier, we were wearing this very cool 20-acre farm hat. It's really cool. I like it.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Bob, it's red, white, and black and gold. Bob is colorblind.
Oh, no.
Bob is colorblind.
I have bad lighting here. It looks blue.
Bad lighting.
Right.
He's going to blame it on the lighting.
It looks blue. Look at it. Look at it over here.
It looks black.
That's black. That looks blue over there. It's the lighting, because Frank has all these different lighting effects over here.
Listen, if
he's got mood lighting.
Between Ronnie and Bob, they have one good eye between them. So don't trust them for anything that has to do with seeing. But you know what's interesting? So we were driving here from we went to one of our favorite restaurants, Giovanni's, which is right down the block.
Yeah, literally.
And we're on our way to Giovanni's, and basically a guy cuts me off. And when I tell you I had to slam on the brakes, I left the skid mark almost as long as Bob's skid marks on his underwear. It was a long skid mark.
It was frightening. But this fool makes a turn and cuts us off. Now, he didn't just it wasn't in another lane, parallel us, and just cuts in. No. From the other side of the highway, basically, decides he's just going to cut in front of us, man. This moron. I really hope that something happens to him. I mean, really.
Yeah,
this guy should not be on the road.
We gave him, in Italian, it's called the horns. We gave him I corni. So, Joe, you know what that is, I corni. We gave it to him. So, hopefully, he dies a slow death. Almost, I
like
was
slams
thinking,
into a tree, you know.
no, but that would be too fast. You know, I want like some Chinese water torture or something where the guy just, you know.
The guy should be arrested and license removed from him.
The one thing I
honestly.
have to say about Florida,
That was a moron.
Florida has the worst drivers.
Totally
So,
agree.
If you're planning on moving here, make sure that you have your head on a swivel when you're driving. Do not assume drivers know what they're doing. First of all, the first rule of thumb in Florida is the passing lane is not the left lane. That's actually the slow lane in Florida. No, Bob knows. He realizes this. The right lane
is the fast lane.
Is the fast lane. It's the passing lane. So if you want to pass people, you can only do it on the right lane in Florida. So
it's
everyone,
wild
I would just be wary, even if you're just visiting. Just keep your head on a swivel and stay safe, because driving here is unlike driving anywhere else.
There's no test or anything here, right? You just go down and you get a license.
I think they give licenses away. You remember in the old comic books, you used to get slingshots. And
Yeah.
There,
you send in a little coupon
and your license.
As long as Sunday paper has the coupon in the back.
As long as you're 14, you get your license.
14, and they give you this license, and then you just learn as you go. You know.
Oh, how far are we from Fort Myers? We are about 3.5 hours from Fort Myers. You have a cousin there. Oh, all right. So, Joe, all the more reason to come and visit us.
Yeah.
You always have a place to stay with me, Joe. Don't worry. I won't leave you out in the street. I'll find a warm bed for you. Just make sure you bring bourbon or whiskey.
Whiskey.
That's all I ask. I mean, that's your fee. Your fee is whiskey, and that's all. I mean, speaking of whiskey, we're going to have to get Yolanda here, and we're going to have to order ourselves. I don't know. Let me take a peek and see if I can find. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing these very stylish flamingo shorts.
What are they? Pink?
Pink flamingo shorts.
Flamingo shorts.
Yeah, Bob. I know. I wanted to turn Bob on. That was the reason for wearing them. Where did Yolanda go?
I don't know. She said she'd be back.
All right, she'll be back. So sorry, guys. We gave you kind of a false warning that Yolanda was going to be on as soon as we got back.
She might be hanging outside.
She might be. We'll have to track her down. You know, I'd send Bob, but then you're going to have to see me and hear me the whole time.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's
why
tough.
I'll stay here.
That's why Bob is going to stay. Bob doesn't trust me alone. He doesn't know what I'm going to say about him when he leaves. It's nice. It's nice to have my cousin close. You know what they say? Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies even closer. So I got to watch my back.
Was that in a movie or something?
Maybe. I might have heard that somewhere. I might have heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh,
it's a lot of action there. There's a lot of people saying things. I can't read. It's too far away from me.
Let's see what Bruce says. Joe, you take care of bourbon, and Cousin Frank will supply the cigars. Bruce, I like that idea.
There you go.
Bruce, I mean, that's a fair trade.
It's pretty fair.
Fair trade. I got a nice humidor. I got a nice stock of, you know, I'm stocked, well stocked. So, yeah, we could do that. And Bruce, like I said, if you ever visit, you have a home here in Florida. Come by. We'll show you the town. We'll take you to Corona. I mean, listen, it will.
We'll drive there. You can walk.
Well, now that we know you walk 7.11 miles in 28-degree weather, what's another couple of thousand miles?
You mean walk down here?
Yeah.
Walk down.
Walk down.
Was it Forrest Gump? Oh.
But think of all the gas money you'll save, Bruce.
Oh, yeah, at the price of a gallon of gas now, yeah.
Yeah, we have to, you know.
How much is gas up there, Bruce?
Probably even more than it is here. I mean, and it's fairly high. It's like.
Well, I got raped the other day on coming home from West Palm Beach. $3.69 a gallon.
Yeah, it's $3.43.
And the gas station next to it was $3.80. Yeah, we're doing good here. Rimbambito.
Rimbambito means like somebody who's senile, an old senile person. In Italian, the translation for senility is rimbambito. So, just putting it out there. Oh, Mike Paris says he paid $370 yesterday in New York City.
Oh, well, New York.
New York
That's
City,
enough.
I can understand that. I'm
Sure.
surprised it's not higher.
I'm surprised it's not $5 yet.
Well, California, I think it's been $5 for years.
Yeah, they're always teetering on that.
For somewhere around there.
$4.90 to
Yep.
$5.20.
Yep.
Depends on the day of the week.
But Mike, I hope you're doing well in New York. I know the temperatures there are a little chilly, 36 from what our buddy was telling us earlier. So
Yeah, Long Island might be a little
Long Island.
cooler. Might be a little cooler, but Astoria probably is probably about the same.
yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
So, Mike, have you ever smoked a 20-acre farm cigar? If you haven't, you want to make sure you jump onto the live Facebook that Drew Estate is putting on at 7 o'clock. So it is probably close to 7.
It is 7.
7 o'clock.
Right
So
on the money, man.
listen, I'm sure if you guys jump off, go there again. Make sure you tell them that the guys over at the Great Lakes Smoke Show sent you, and
the password.
The password
is
is
swordfish.
The password is
Swordfish.
Nothing.
Marx Brothers movies. Come on. Who
Nothing.
doesn't know that?
You
one?
don't need a password. All you have to do is tell them you were told from the Great Lakes Smoke crew at the Corona Cigar Lounge here in Heathrow to get online and order the 20-acre farm. Highly recommend it. And literally, if Bob and I, maybe Ronnie, sometimes, you can't always trust Ronnie's judgment on cigars.
Well, Ronnie doesn't have a palate.
No, he's palateless. Ronnie's palate, he doesn't understand what he smokes at all.
They have that steel plate in his mouth now. So
I think that's from all the food. It wore out his
no, that was
taste
from
buds.
flapping his gums.
Ronnie's getting thrown under the bus. Wow. Oh boy. Let's see what Sun Tzu is. What the one who said keep your friends. Sun Tzu.
The Art of War.
The Art of War. There you go.
Yeah.
But it also was
I know
used in The
somebody
Godfather.
else who did it in a movie though.
Yeah, he also puts that in Godfather 2. And he's right. It was in Godfather 2. Password is Snuggies. We aren't wearing our Snuggies tonight, Joe.
You know what snuggling is? A nice bottle of whiskey.
That's a Snuggie
There you
for
go.
Bob. Bob always wears his Snuggies to bed. He says he goes no.
That's how I
Ronnie's
go to bed.
No, Ronnie goes nudo. In Italian, nudo means naked to bed. And I can't imagine being Teresa to have to sit and be witness to that display.
You're treading in some dangerous water here, man.
Ronnie, don't worry. Don't worry, Ron. I know you've been losing weight. I can't wait to see you.
What are you
We
down
might
to
miss you.
350 now?
We might miss Ronnie. When we see him, we might not recognize him. You know, we might not. I mean, we only see him from afar. He said, wow.
Well, you know, his stomach arrives 5 minutes before the rest of them, right?
That's like Jackie Gleason. Whenever he slid into the room, they knew what shot to get. Sorry, Ron, but you know, even if you were here, we'd be doing this. So at least you know we're doing it. It doesn't matter what, you know. Oh, God, this is a good smoke. Fantastic cigar, everyone. Let me go on. I'm going to go on and check out the event on Jewish States. Don't mind me. Let's see if I can find it.
They should be on.
I'm looking. Bob, you could say something while I'm doing this. I can't do two things.
Well, I'm
he doesn't
waiting
know what
for you
to say.
I'm waiting for you to bring up the information there
What information? I'm
to
trying
see if it's on.
Let me go to
Whatever.
Let me go and see if I can find it.
Anyway, anybody local here that can come in?
Please come in.
Come into the shop, man.
I'm looking for the.
We'll even get you on the air.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking.
I'm sure they're broadcasting.
I don't think so. Not yet. Hey, Ronnie, do you see them up yet? Oh, Ronnie said he's going to jump into my pool and all the water will fly out of it. There's a lot of displacement.
Probably will.
No dead air. Well, Bob is dead air. It's not even fresh air. It's dead air. I can't even give him two seconds to fill in a little bit. Ron, go take a look. Yeah, be productive over there. Go take a look and see if they're broadcasting live yet. Because I want to see what they're doing so I can comment on it. Oh, there they are. I see it. Here we go.
It's on. Okay.
Oh, they just started.
I hear it. Yep.
Nice.
Well, I hope everybody who's listening is tuning in. I don't know what happened to Yolanda.
Yolanda
never came back.
Yolanda left us.
She's supposed to give us a cigar to try, too.
I know. Jeff, there's Jeff.
So they're on? Okay.
Jeff is here. Here he is. He's live over in Sands
There we
Lake.
are.
They've got him there, and it's busy. Oh, yeah, he's busy.
I'm sure that place is packed.
We got a wave to the Great Lakes Smoke Show.
We got to get us some whiskey.
Yeah, let's get us some whiskey.
We
Bob,
gotta get some
go ahead,
whiskey.
get up and order something. I'll have Bob doing something at some point. It's hard. It's hard.
Well,
it's hard trying to
What are we gonna
manage
get?
Bob.
What are we going to get?
What are we going to get?
Because there's
Order
so much
something
whiskey
good.
here that's...
Well, let's grab a menu. Oh, where's the big menu? You know what? We got to wave over a waitress, Bob.
Yeah.
I think that's what we have to do, and see if they can track down Yolanda for us.
They're a little busy right now, but we'll get them over here.
They are a little busy. The silence is.
It's deafening.
It's deafening. Ken, why don't you say something funny? I mean, oh, by the way, I got to join his NCAA March Madness pool. Don't worry, I'll be putting in my winning ticket, my bracket, same difference, soon. So, and of course, I always have Carolina going deep, but sometimes that doesn't work to my advantage. It did 1 year though. It did 1 year. So, Bob, I asked him to go and get us whiskey. Zero. As you could see, he hasn't even budged. He's like
the waitresses are very busy right now.
He's like a statue.
I'm waiting.
Bob is the new statue at the Great Lakes Smoke Show. What I'm going to do, you know how Steve Saka has the Saka Squatch? I'm going to have the statue of retired Bob. And it's just going to be him smoking a cigar, and that's it. And on the back, it's a button. And when it says Bob speak, you hit it, silence. So that's my support that I get here from Bob. where do we find the 20 Acre Live event? Go on Facebook. It's there. Go to the Corona page. Drew, actually, Jonathan Drew is on right now. So go to Facebook. Go to
That's all,
go
folks.
go to Corona Cigar Company.
What you big over here?
Bob, I'm tongue-tied tonight. Too much smoking, not enough drinking.
That's the problem.
It is the problem. But Bob, hey Joe, can you get me a drink, because I think you'll get it quicker than Bob. Because I know with Joe, when he says he's getting you a drink,
don't you calm down? Let the
I know.
waitresses finish up all the people that they're
did you
mixing
even
drinks
say hello?
for.
Did you even wave and say hello? Can I have a?
No, because they're all busy making drinks right now.
Oh, okay. So what are we? Chopped liver?
Yes.
Bob doesn't want to
we
get
are.
up.
We're in the corner here.
Bob does not want to get up, Joe. Joe will send me the tracking number of a nice bottle that will get here before Bob's drink gets here, because Bob hasn't moved yet. You can see him. He's smoking, relaxed. I'm doing all the talking. Bob's doing all of the
Whoa, look at that. It just popped right up.
Oh, no. Oh, we had Kevin and Kerr on, and Kevin mixes his rum or bourbon with Diet Coke.
No, it's cognac.
Anything.
Cognac.
Cognac, anything he'll mix with the Diet Coke. I mean, that is blasphemy.
It sure is.
Blasphemy. Kevin, blasphemous. That's all I have to say. Blasphemous. I'm gonna bring Bob's mic down because he doesn't speak anyway. So we'll figure. That's one of our fans saying YouTube. I said definitely. Of course. Samples are already on the way. See, Joe? I love Joe. Joe is the best. And there's Yolanda. Good. Thank God Yolanda's here, because at least I have somebody who has my six, so to speak. Bob basically said nothing, Yolanda, for all this time, and I've been doing all the talking. So here is Yolanda. She's with us. Let me bring up her mic. Okay, Yolanda.
Good evening, everyone.
Wait, maybe that's your mic. Which one is your mic?
Okay.
Let's see.
Can you hear me?
I hear
There
you
you
now.
Good evening, everyone.
There we go. There's Yolanda. And I'll bring up Bob's mic, because maybe actually Bob did order us a drink. Yolanda, what are you drinking?
It's outside.
It's outside. Oh, you left it outside.
Yeah.
Oh, my
you were
goodness.
outside. See that?
I was outside.
Okay, Yolanda. So now that we've got you sitting here, how long have you worked at Corona Cigar Company?
It'll be 3 years on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
That's a good day to start.
That's
Yeah.
a great day
Yeah.
to start. So what brought you here in the first place?
Beer, whiskey,
No.
St.
Cigars?
Patrick's
Well,
Day.
well, no, I was a regular.
You were.
So I moved here in December of 2015.
Okay.
I moved in my house.
Uh-huh.
I was put everything in the house and came straight here to Corona.
That's what we did.
Came straight here to Corona. And that night there was a Drew Estate event. Willie was in the house.
Oh,
Pedro was in the house.
Nice.
So I was a regular
Thank you.
for years.
Oh, great.
Before I
Great.
started working.
Oh, my
I got
God.
a locker. So
Perfect.
then I got laid off
One
from
more.
my job.
One more.
Took 18 months off.
For him.
Was traveling and chilling.
You want something to drink?
No.
No.
I'll
She's
get
like-
it from outside.
All right. She's got it out. She left it outside.
Um,
So you were laid off, and
I
you're
was
like,
laid off,
okay.
and I took 18 months and was relaxing and traveling, and
Oh, nice.
then I was like, I guess I got to do something. Then of course, it was like everybody was like, you ought to work at Corona. You know everything about cigars. You always help us. So I was like, well, why not? Talk to Angel. Angel was like, yes. So I've been here ever since. I love it.
Awesome. So now, being at Corona, it gives you an opportunity to meet a ton of folks. And I think that's the blessing that comes with being part of the lounge.
Right.
Not only as a consumer like us, but working here.
Yes.
You know, it gives you that ability to meet people that you probably would have never met anywhere
Never met.
else.
Nope.
And doing that gives you the opportunity to impart some of your knowledge onto a consumer, which I think that is the most important part. And see, this is the second most important part, which is having a drink. Not sure exactly what.
Can you grab my drink from outside for me? I'm at that big table. It's the Yingling. Yeah.
And the wait staff is hard at work here, bringing drinks. Salute, everyone. Here's to Corona Cigar Company and to Drew Estate for putting on a great event, because they're going to sell cigars, but you know you're going to get a quality stick anytime Jeff and Jonathan put their minds together. It can be dangerous.
Oh yeah,
it can be dangerous. So you were here when Jeff was thinking about doing the farm, right? Because he was much more hands-on at the lounge before the farm, right?
Yeah.
He was, and now his wife basically runs all of the lounges, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
Tanya,
and she's great.
Tanya runs, love her to death. She always get on me. She was like, "You smoke more than you work." That might be true.
Well, you're at a cigar lounge and
when everything imaginable
is here.
I mean, it's like a kid in a candy store.
And I smoke a lot. Like I don't smoke as much as I used to, but I used to smoke 5 to 6 cigars a day.
Okay, so that's a good amount.
Yeah, right. And now that I work from home, I also work from home.
Now it's 10 cigars a day.
You thought it was going to go down a little.
Well, I smoked the little ones.
Okay,
so
a lot
I smoked
more
2 of those, and I was like, "Oh, that's one stick for real."
That's a way of doing it. Yeah.
So I like the Davidoff Demitas. Exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Davidoff Demitas.
Demitas.
That's a nice
good,
little. That's a nice little stick. So
did you try this?
Have you started this?
Yeah.
I figured you had. Yeah.
I smoked those
before they even got into the store, right?
Right. I got one. Yeah, I got one in my case outside.
Oh.
So I'm smoking a Herrera Esteli right now.
Oh yeah.
But
another great stick.
Right. Yeah.
So, if you were to, what is your favorite cigar flavor profile for you? What suits your
full
palate?
body?
Full body.
I'm full body.
Yeah, we're full body. We
I'm
love
full body.
I mean, we'll do a medium, but the lighter sticks just doesn't satisfy our craving.
No. I feel like I'm not smoking.
But there's some good mild sticks that I love that I smoke every day. The Davidoff Grand Cru number 3 is one of my favorites. I smoke that every morning with coffee.
Right.
The Avo XO is an excellent mild. The Aladino Connecticut is an excellent smoke.
I haven't had that.
Yeah, that's an excellent smoke for the price point. So there's some great mild smokes.
Right.
So for my morning smoke, I do smoke mild.
Yeah, you don't want something too heavy.
I can't start off with a Padron.
This is really good for the morning.
Oh, excellent for the morning.
We had it with coffee?
With the espresso before.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Great. Start off the day with this one,
And all the sizes are good too.
Yeah.
Even the Gordo.
I know.
It smokes wonderful. It burns good to be a thick cigar. So
it
it's
burns
excellent.
perfectly.
Yeah.
But it's like right down the middle.
Yeah, this is a medium body. Yeah, medium.
But lots of flavor. I mean, it delivers.
Yeah.
Oh,
It definitely does. It definitely does.
And it's pairing nicely with the with whiskey.
Oh, I haven't had the whiskey yet.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
I didn't even ask Bob what he actually got.
What do you think?
What did you get?
What do you think?
I think you got a whiskey of some sort of bourbon. No, it's a whiskey. Which whiskey?
So many.
I'm going to let you think about this.
Did you get it with a Glen Morangi again?
No.
I don't know.
He's confusing me. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me, Bob.
Four Roses.
Four
Small
Roses.
batch.
Okay. Four Roses is nice.
Nice.
Good drink. Rocks. Very good.
Yeah. It is good.
Very, very good. So when you see somebody who's new to cigar smoking and they come up to you and say, you know what, I really don't know what I should have. There's such a huge selection. I mean, let's face it, Corona has probably the largest selection
yeah.
in the lounge.
Right.
Well,
Anyway.
you might be able to answer this. How many sticks do you think are in here?
No. I can't answer that.
You mean to tell me you didn't sit and count them one day?
Oh, man.
Well, you must hear numbers when they're ordering, right?
No, I'm not here when they order. But still, when you think of the sticks on the shelves as well as the back stock,
right?
These boxes right here behind you is the back stock. So you're talking about most boxes have 20 to 25 plus 10.
Right.
So just look right here.
Right here.
Yeah, just right here,
Just
you have
right
probably 2,000 on
sticks.
this.
At least on just one shelf.
On one shelf.
On one shelf.
It's not even a shelf.
Right.
It's above the shelf.
It's right.
So he's probably got 100,000
At
sticks
least.
in here.
At
Easily.
least.
Easily.
Easily. Wow. So what do you do? I mean,
Well, when
What do you
somebody-
do? You smoke.
no, for a newbie.
But for a newbie again, because I want them to come back, I'm not going to put them in a full body.
Right.
I'm not going to put them in a
No.
medium.
Exactly.
So I'm going to put them in a nice Diamond Crown number 4.
Right.
Like I said, the Avo XO,
Yep.
Undercrown Shade,
Yes, the Undercrown Shade is
the
excellent.
Aladino, the Equestare
Okay.
by JC Newman also. So, or Champagne Perdermo.
Another
So,
super
a
popular, great cigar.
smoke,
Yep.
great stick. So there's a lot of nice sticks. And then what I tell them, so if a couple of people be like, put together me a package. So I put them together a package and I tell them, the cigars you like, take a picture or keep the band.
Right.
Because they normally come back and be like, I had this excellent stick. It was a
like
red
this.
wrapper. Oh,
I got it here. I got it here.
100,000 sticks. A red wrapper. That could be anything.
There's a few.
There's a few. So, so that's my normal like go-to for them.
Right.
Then for somebody who's full body who smoke like I do, I normally ask them. So I know you probably had the Feral Pig.
Right.
Have you had the Padron 90F? Have you had the Digger from LFD? Have you had the Southern Draw Jacob's Ladder?
The Placencia.
Yes, the Placencia. So it's just all right. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me on.
RnA Treasures out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs. Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market.
Oh, and we're back, but I'm going to go to another round of sponsors because that's what we do here.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the Art of Magic. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar. Howard G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind.
You got the one-of-a-kind rankings. They got me at 89. I'm cool with that.
We are focused on evolving as a dynamic brand and bringing you new flavor-filled blends that you'll enjoy and want to share. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor.
And we are back. In closing, we just want to leave you with a few things.
In closing.
Wow.
Like lawyer now all of a sudden.
And in closing, we'd like to make sure that we bring you the proper etiquette while ending the program. As we always say, cheers.
Salute.
And as Ronnie always says, remember to keep it lit.
Yeah, keep it lit.
Because you don't want your flame to ever die. So keep it lit. And, of course, light them up. And thank you to all of our sponsors and to Jeff and for Jonathan Drew for putting on this event. We love your cigars. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yolanda has to see that. That is a really cool torch. Everybody's like, can I see that? Well, yeah, because it's so damn cool. But, folks, remember, have a great night. And check out the show on Tuesday when we're going to have Dr. Gabby Kafie on, a true friend of the show. And he's going to discuss 2022 and the big changes that he made in 2022.
In his cigar line, yeah.
Yep. And that's something to look forward to. Good night, folks. I want to make sure that, before we leave, I got to give a shout out to Kyle. Kyle, that was for you. All right, folks. Have a good night. And remember, come back to us anytime. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on all the podcast streaming services.
You can't get rid of us.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
We're all over.
Our wives have tried, but they failed. So make sure you remember that the guys at the Great Lake Smoke Show are here for you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Many of the cigar brands that we make, they're antique, historic cigar brands. They've been made on and off for about 100 years. When you're smoking Toscano, you're smoking 206 years of history.
The Italians are here.
We're here. We're in the house. For some reason, we find a lot of Italians on this show.
Listen, I'm a Jersey guy.
Hey, we won't hold that against you. We invented this we want to give people the opportunity to smoke the cigar at the optimal level.
The Chooch cigar.
Can you believe it?
The Blanco 9 Chooch.
¿Cómo va? ¿Está bien?
¿Qué dice? ¿Cómo está?
Finally, I can answer the question. Anything new?
Yeah.
And we have some cool new stuff from Oliva.
This is a passion for me. It's not a job.
Your love and passion for this is,
I love it.
Unbelievable.
That's why we can make pipes out of this variety of corn.
11 years ago, I went back. I bought the rights to everything La Polina.
Sure, it's family.
And restarted the brand again as a tribute to my grandfather.
It's nice because you get to see a lot of your friends. You got to remember, I've been doing this for 30 years, so a lot of these people are like family.
Build a platform where we could celebrate boutique cigars.
Leave Starlight House blend for one store in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Join forces of pipe tobacco and
superheroes. I always look forward to the Super Bowl events, and I always look at the trade show as just one of those things.
We're not just selling cigars. We try to live our lives, and we use this as a means to share our stories and to really create community.
Hold on, man. Wow, man, you got me.
Tell my brothers to
Line 'em up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining.